Iran has announced the formation of a three-member transitional council to oversee state affairs following the killing of Supreme Leader Ayatollah Ali Khamenei. The development marks a significant moment in the country's political structure as constitutional mechanisms move into effect to manage leadership responsibilities during this interim period. The announcement confirms that Ayatollah Alireza Arafi, a senior cleric and member of a key constitutional oversight body, has been appointed to the temporary council alongside President Masoud Pezeshkian and Supreme Court Chief Justice Gholam-Hossein Mohseni-Ejei. According to the official announcement, Ayatollah Alireza Arafi was appointed to the Transitional Council on Sunday. He is 67 years old and serves as a member of the Guardian Council, the constitutional watchdog responsible for supervising legislation and elections in the Islamic Republic. The Guardian Council is also the body that must later play a role in selecting the country's next supreme leader. His appointment to the Interim Council was confirmed by the Expediency Council, an influential arbitration body within Iran's political system that resolves disputes between state institutions and advises on strategic matters. The Transitional Council is being formed under Article 111 of the Iranian Constitution. That constitutional provision outlines the procedure to be followed in the event that the position of supreme leader becomes vacant. Under Article 111, a temporary leadership structure is established to ensure continuity in governance while the formal process of selecting a new supreme leader is carried out. The Constitution specifies that this interim body will govern the country until the Assembly of Experts, an 88-member panel, chooses a successor. Ayatollah Ali Khamenei had served as Iran's supreme leader for nearly 37 years. His killing on Saturday has triggered the constitutional succession process. According to the article, he was killed in a joint operation carried out by the United States and Israeli forces. The event has raised significant questions regarding Iran's political direction and institutional stability, as well as the broader implications for the country's internal and external affairs. The newly formed Transitional Council consists of three key figures representing the executive and judicial branches of government, along with a senior cleric connected to the constitutional oversight system. President Masoud Pezeshkian, as the head of the executive branch, joins the council in his official capacity. Supreme Court Chief Justice Gholam-Hossein Mohseni-Ejei represents the judiciary. Together with Ayatollah Alireza Arafi, the council assumes responsibility for managing the country's state duties during this interim phase. Under the constitutional framework, the Assembly of Experts is required to select a new supreme leader, quote, as soon as possible, end quote. The Assembly is composed of 88 members and is entrusted with the authority to appoint, supervise, and, if necessary, dismiss the supreme leader. Until that body completes its deliberations and announces a successor, the Transitional Council will exercise the powers assigned under Article 111 to maintain governmental continuity. The article also notes that additional figures are expected to play influential roles during this transition period. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, commonly referred to as the IRGC, is anticipated to have a pivotal presence in the evolving political landscape. Iran's security chief, Ali Larijani, is likewise expected to play a central role during this interim phase. However, the precise balance of power among these institutions and individuals remains unclear at this stage. The situation is further complicated by the fact that the commander-in-chief of the IRGC was also killed in the same U.S.-Israeli attack on Saturday. This marks the second such killing in less than a year. The leadership of the IRGC, an elite military and economic force within Iran, has not yet been formally announced following the latest development. According to IRGC-linked Telegram channels, Deputy Chief Ahmed Vahidi, who was appointed to his position by Ayatollah Khamenei 2 months ago, is being cited as a likely candidate to assume the leadership role. However, an official confirmation has not yet been provided. Earlier on Sunday, Ali Larijani addressed the situation and issued strong remarks, according to state media reports. He accused the United States and Israel of attempting to plunder and fragment Iran. Larijani also warned secessionist groups within the country against taking action during this sensitive period, stating that any such attempts would face a harsh response. In his remarks, Larijani declared that, quote, the brave soldiers and the great nation of Iran will teach an unforgettable lesson to the international oppressors, end quote. His comments reflect the heightened tension surrounding the circumstances of the attack and the internal security environment following the killing of the country's supreme leader. Ali Larijani is a former parliamentary speaker and has served as a senior policy advisor. He was appointed to advise Ayatollah Khamenei on strategy in nuclear negotiations with the administration of United States President Donald Trump. His involvement in strategic advisory roles underscores his continued influence within Iran's political framework, particularly during this period of transition. The formation of the Transitional Council, as outlined under Article 111 of the Constitution, signals the activation of Iran's established succession procedures. While the Interim Council now assumes governance responsibilities, attention will focus on the Assembly of Experts and its forthcoming decision regarding the selection of a new supreme leader. The constitutional requirement that the Assembly act as soon as possible underscores the urgency embedded in the succession process. As Iran enters this transitional phase, the interaction between the Interim Council, the Assembly of Experts, the IRGC, and other key institutions will shape the immediate political landscape. The killing of Ayatollah Khamenei, along with the reported death of the IRGC commander-in-chief, has introduced a period of uncertainty, even as constitutional mechanisms move forward.